Welcome to the JRC. Cody Jansen with you on 12-ounce sports radio and TV. Getting set. Monday Night Madness in Fort Saskatchewan. The Edmonton Warriors hosting the Beaumont Outlaws for Game 2 of this 2019 RMLL season. Fort Saskatchewan. You know what? The weekend, at the start of the seasons, hasn't worked out so well here at the JRC. The Rebels lose their first one. The Warriors drop that. Edmonton falls to St. Albert Saturday night, and the night before on Friday. Kind of a tough one for the Miners. Should go a little bit smoother. You know what? Not as tough of a defense for the Edmonton Warriors that they're facing. St. Albert, obviously one of the best in the league. Beaumont, well, they were battling for a playoff spot with the Warriors last year. Looks like everyone's set, ready to get underway here. Starting for the Edmonton Warriors, the face-off man, Trent Olesen. He was good against St. Albert. Boy, he can battle in there. Chris Buskus is up front. Joe Fowler there as well. On the back end, Kieran Stannard and Tanner Tassi. Refs are ready, balls down, and we are underway. That face-off, Tyler Machado wins it. He dumps it back into his own zone, and Olesen's there to pick it up. Takes a hit against the boards. Olesen still with it, spinning around. Loose ball, unable to handle it. Now he takes a high hit there. That's going to be a call. Early one coming against Beaumont in 14 seconds in. The Warriors heading to the power play. Easy call as Michael Seidel gets his stick up in the head of Trent Olesen and the Edmonton Warriors. We just talked about their power play. Well, they're getting their first opportunity of the game right now. Greg Bray on the power play. Brought to you by New Energy. Cam Ellingson left side. Up top is Bray. Cassie to play that right side. Jordan Wheaton's down low on the right. And Ryan Gingra play that bottom left side. In transition, go the Outlaws. It's Tavis Needham, the former Fort Saskatchewan Junior B Rebel, playing back here. Outlaws going to look to kill a little bit of that clock. Circling that left side's AJ Pellis. 2 goals for him against the Miners. What a start for them. Playing in Beaumont at home. Quick jump on the season. A quick chance for Pellis, and he scores. Short-handed, Beaumont opens up the scoring. Flying in front of the net, there's AJ Pellis. Had McMillan on the fake out, and he tucks it in. 52 seconds into this one. Face off for Olsen, and it's bouncing around. back into Edmonton possession. Kieran Stannard up the floor, and the power play units come back on. Looking to change the tides here. Early short-handed one really took whatever life there was left in the JRC. It's Gingras. Across the floor for Tassi. Going to be playing offense here today. It looks like getting him a couple of looks. Ball's going there. Shot clock violation picked up. So Beaumont's going to kill for the next 30 seconds or so. 41 left to kill him the penalty. Left side up the floor is Bryce Wells. 2 goals for him as well against St. Albert. This team's dangerous. They can score. Short-handed power play. They made the Miners pay. You know what? They took advantage. Young goaltender to start, and they're going to come out flying here again on this Monday night. Still have 6 to shoot, so they're just going to be happy to walk it around a little bit. Good defense is going to keep them to the outside, and Buskus will force a turnover of Stannard down low. 10 on the power play. The Warriors might get a chance to set up. Maybe a quick opportunity, or Greg Bray's going to wait for Seidel to get out of the box. Tough defenseman. Michael Seidel, Bray's up top, looking to shoot, tries to behind the back pass, finds Gingras. Gingras cutting the net, takes a low shot, and a save made by Cavalinas. His first test of the evening. Pellis into Warriors territory, looking for a lane. Now he gets tripped up towards goal. No call coming. McKenzie has it now. His shot goes wide of the goal. Almost picks up his own rebound. Up top again. Mounties. The Outlaws, pardon me, putting on some serious pressure. That shot bounces over the net. They got to go all the way back, and with 1 second, they will get the shot off. McMillan in transition finds Jacob Morris up the floor for Ellingson. Cam Ellingson, 2 assists for him in the season opener. Backdoor pass for Greg Bray, gets knocked down, and it's a loose ball. Aside, Hazra, the big forward, the O-man, able to cut towards the net. We've seen him as well, the JRC. Definitely a dangerous forward if you're going to give him a chance. That's Pellis up top, who stripped the ball. Logan Noyan's all over him. They're going to call loose ball, push fresh 30 for Beaumont to work with. High pass goes straight into the netting. Easy turnover, easy call for the refs. Warriors down the floor, 16-24 left to go here in the first period. Edmonton trailing by 1 early. A shorty by Pellis. As the Warriors playing some come from behind lacrosse. Jordan Wheaton right side, a little bit of room for him. Back pass for Greg Bray. Maybe not the smartest choice in a lot of traffic. And Seidel's up the floor. Michael Seidel, a little bit of room in transition. 22, he shoots. And McMillan makes that save. Rebounds out there. Shot clock reset. Greg Bray, a little bit of cherry picking. Matt McKenzie was there. The former Albany grad. Pellis left side. To set up the offense from the corner. Tough defense by Dylan Johnston. Is always tipped ball, and McMillan didn't even see it. Went behind the net. Sherbanek in transition with McKenzie. Out in front, they got a chance, and McMillan with a big save. Cutting across and robbing Bryce Wells. Tassi in his own zone, taking a serious beating, but still holding on to it somehow. Now he's able to work it over to Johnston. Gets that pass off, takes a couple of whacks, and he'll go for a change. Ellingson on the floor. Wheaton will join him with Bray. Greg Bray yet to shoot so far. And boy, he's dangerous when he gets that opportunity. Johnson left side over for Bray. Bray catching that pass he had no business doing. Ellingson up top, long shot wide of the goal. And the Warriors are going to watch this one bounce all the way back into their own zone. Defensive crews out there. Edmonton 1 shot through 5 minutes here to start the game. Not the opportunity they're really looking for. A little bit of Monday madness. Not able to jump out on him yet. Pass out in front for Pellis. Goes off of his stick and it's bouncing down low. Stannard can't grab it. And in transitions, Joe Fowler. Left side 1-on-2. Probably just going to pull up here. Wait for Gingras to hop on the floor. Up top, Warriors a little bit of time. Shot. Not sure if Cavalinas got a piece out of it. They went off the crossbar, but it's all the way back down to McMillan. John McMillan, as I said, You know what? No Lee Jackman behind him this year. It's his net. It's his to lose. And you know what? In the past, he's proven when he gets consecutive starts, kind of gets in a little bit of a rhythm. He can get hot. Great goaltender for sure. Gingras up top, backdoor pass for Wheaton gets knocked down, and it bounces to Cavalinas. Cavalinas going for a little bit of a walk, works that pass over. Steven Nielsen, left side, works it up the floor. Chris Britton, 6 goals for Britton in their season opener. At home, boy, don't let him get hot. Britton going to play that left side. Tough defense by Sherbanik on it. McKenzie gets ran over. Jeff Wright, welcome to the game. Runs over Scott McKenzie down low. Matt McKenzie, pardon me. And boy, that could be up there for crunch of the game for 12-ounce sports. Cam Ellingson up top now. Offense got a little bit of life here after that big hit. Johnston, right side, Jordan Wheaton, plenty of room for him. Works at Ellingson in the slot. That's going to bounce away from Cavalinas as well. 6 on the shot clock. Bray up top for Johnson. A little bit of time for a shot. Cavalinas sticks out that right arm. Makes the save. Rebound pops out to Renato. The 30-year-old's going to run the floor. Renato in front. Pass goes off of his partner's helmet. That was Thomas Sturpin out in front of the net. Morris into outlaw territory. Letting the offense come on. There's 20. Greg Bray's got plenty of time. Finds Gingras. His pass, though, goes off a stick, and it's all the way back into Warriors territory. A little bit of rust needs to be shaken off of this one. And McMillan's just going to rip this down the floor. Bray's not even going to try for it. Beaumont possession. Slow start. Both teams be gripping their sticks a little bit. Maybe a little bit tired. Long day of work. Left side, A.J. Pellis. Works it for Britton. Right side's Wells. Cutting down the half wall. Britton in the corner. Back to him and they score. No, it's in the crease. Chance out in front, and Bryce Wells had his foot in the crease. And McMillan gets away with one there. It beat him. The ref wasn't going to let it fool him. Cam Ellingson, the big man. Over for Gingras. Back to Wheaton on that right side, looking for a little bit of room. Now it's Wheaton towards the goal, cutting out it in front. Cavalinas makes the shoulder save. Big save for Cavalinas, definitely his toughest one of the evening. Chris Britton, left side. Working it down that half wall. They're going to play everything out of that corner. Britton's pass gets knocked down, and Fowler's got to try and pick it up in the corner, but it bounces past him. Battle ensues on that wall, and boy, that's tough to see from the JRC. Warriors going right to left and run their home blacks. Beaumont going left to right. We're on the road whites. Not going to get a shot off in time. Shot clock didn't reset. Refs will blow it down, though. Edmonton possession. 11:04 left to go in the first period. Beaumont up 1-0 on the Edmonton Warriors. Ellingson taking a couple of whacks from Seidel, and Seidel's holding on to his stick. Ref doesn't see it. Right side, Johnson up top for Ellingson. Now he's going to try power move coming towards the net. He's got Gingras back door. Up to Johnson, and he shoots a low shot. Cavalinas with a great kick save. Loose ball. Ellingson getting into a little bit of it with Tavis Anita. Goes off for the change. Outlaws offense on the floor. Morales left side takes a whack. His helmet pops up, and he's still got it cutting toward the goal. Fans on that shot. I'm going to say he stepped in the crease as McMillan was there to scoop up the loose ball anyways. Jeff Wright's pass goes wide and in transition. Pass for Nielsen. Ends up bopping down low, and McMillan unable to control it behind the net. Now he's got Fowler. Boy, that's two big customers. Nielsen and Fowler going shoulder to shoulder in the corner. Morris up the floor. Ellingson up top. He's unable to handle that pass. That's what I mean. Just a couple of those passes you don't normally see dropped. Kind of bouncing around out here. We'll give it the Monday Blues. Left side, low shot for Bure gets blocked. Up top, Ellingson, long shot, wide of the goal. Bure's there with the rebound, another chance, and he tries to go 5-hole on Cavalinas. Stopped. The big man, Machado, looking to run it up the floor, decides not to play in transition. And he'll let Pellis hop out. Right side for Wells. Britton, Pellis. Got another chance, and it's Britton with a long shot. This breaks Wells with the shot from the top right, doubles Beaumont's lead, and it's 2-0. That's one of them John McMillan might want back. A little bit of shot from range. Looked at it. Well, there wasn't much room there, boy. Squeaks that one through. And it's 2-0 Beaumont with 9:01 remaining in the first period. Gingras on the draw. Loses it, but then was able to knock down that pass. Wells from Pellis and Britton. Expect to hear those names on offense. This Beaumont team, you know what? They've been going for a while. Kind of sticking with the system with Wheaton with a quick stick down low. Big save by Cavalinas. Faced a lot of shots over these past couple of years. Beaumont still itching to get into playoffs. Greg Bray left side. Thought he might be looking to shoot there. 15 on the clock. Wheaton's up top. Down low for Bure. Takes a couple of whacks. Loses it as Hazra was all over him. Played a little bit of defense. You know what? We've seen him more recently. Up top. Hazra, he's playing some tough defense on the little guy, Greg Bure. McKenzie on the floor. Pass back door got tipped by Wright. He's almost able to pick it up again, but Sherbanek was all over him. Jeff Wright still unable to scoop up that loose ball, as is Sherbanek. Still hopping around there, boy. A little bit of a mess, but Sherbanek unable to gain possession of that ever. Ellingson to cross center, bring left side. Gingras circling up top, pass over floor. Unable to find anyone. Greg Bray's got to pick it up again, 13 on the clock. Little pass over for Wheaton, tries the backhand. Cavalinas with a great save. Then there's Wheaton, gets knocked down, didn't have the ball. Probably should have been a loose ball push as Ronaldo runs into him. Ref will let him play on. AJ Pellis, left side. 7 left to go in the period. Another low-scoring one, as it was Saturday night. Warriors fell 11-5 against the St. Albert Miners in their season opener. Pellis coming down in front, and a good save by McMillan, but slides behind him. Ref's going to say no goal. John McMillan, a little bit of help from the defense there, keeps that out. And with 6:37, it's still a 2-goal game. Gingras, cross floor for Tassi. He was looking to fire. Won't do so now. He's got Bray. A little bit of time, bounces that one wide. Almost bounces it back off Cavalinas and into the net. Got lucky. He had no clue where it was. Luckily for him, it stopped in the crease and he can work it up the floor. Bryce Wells floating down low, works it across the floor. Big save by McMillan, as that's Wells on that left side. Logan Noyen picked it up. Looked like he wanted to go in transition. This would be an interference call at Edmonton. Going on the power play. Their first power play ended up with a -1 for them. Allowed a shorty against Beaumont. Getting another opportunity. Ellingson, Gingras, Tassie, Wheaton, and Bray on the floor. Bray's got time to shoot. Behind the back pass for Ellingson. Picked off, and in transition goes Nielsen. Greg Bray tries to step into him. Bray now, that one hurt a little bit. He's on the floor. Nielsen down low. Has a man out in front. Bounce shot goes wide. It's Needham. Gingra back across, bounces it over for Buskus, and Buskus is going to run it up the floor. Greg Bray probably taking this shift off, trying to step into Nielsen. Didn't work out so well for him. Johnson will jump on the floor to steal the ship up top. A roll he's not used to, and Gingra's shot goes wide. Cavalinas got a piece of it with his left hand. So give him a shot clock, a reset, fresh 30 to work with. Gingra to Wheaton. A little bit of a give and go, trying to drag that defender. Wheaton's got a little bit of room. Johnson now, he's going to fire, and a good save by Cavalinas as Johnson has his stick knocked out of his hands. Stretch pass, finds Pellis up top, cutting toward the goal. McMillan with a good save. Logan Nguyen turns on the Jets, hammers down the floor. Good to see Greg Bray out there. Maybe a little bit slower than you'd expect to see him, but he is going to get a little bit of power play time. Ellingson, Gingra, 14 to shoot. Bray's got plenty of time. He's going to let one rip, and it gets through Cavalinas, but he's able to spin around and save it before it rolls over the goal line. Boy, Bray's got a dangerous shot, and if you let him rip one like that, 9 times out of 10, it's going in. Britton's up top, down low for Wells. Wells is going to circle around, take a hit. His pass for McKenzie. Going to go all the way down into Outlaws territory. Shot clock expires. Wheaton in the corner, fresh 30 for him. He's just going to cut towards the goal and scores! Catches the Outlaws sleeping, and Jordan Wheaton straight to the net, cuts the lead in half. That's a big one, and the big man does it himself. Jordan Wheaton doesn't need the 4 other guys on the floor. He's just going to cut straight to the net, and with 3:37 left to go in the first period, the Edmonton Warriors are on the board. Nielsen off that face-off, down low in transition. Quick pass over for Pellis. Couldn't get the quick stick. Wheaton unassisted to open up this scoring for Edmonton as John McMillan slides behind the net. Now a punch thrown by Nielsen. Not sure what was said, but he's going to get into it a little bit. A lot of talking, not a lot of action as Tanner Tassie and Nielsen will go off to the box. Probably coincidental, unsportsmanlike conduct. Nielsen's still having words for him. Always easy to be tough in the penalty box. And we'll play 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes or so. Bray up top, McMillan to the bench. Throw that 5th guy out there for a little bit of fun here with 3:04 left to go in the first period. Johnson for Bray, down low for Wheaton. Cross for Gingra. Quick stick. Goes wide. Cavalinas now. The Edmonton Warriors have to get their goaltender out, and McMillan's going to hustle to the bench. Johnson looking to force a turnover. Loose balls bouncing. Defensive units don't get on the floor. Now they do. McMillan with the save. He's going to fall on the rebound. The 6-on-5, or 5-on-4, pardon me. I guess we're playing 4-on-4. Kept things interesting. Had a good offensive chance. They also had to get back. Greg Bray. See if he can catch the defense sleeping a little bit. Wasn't going to shoot it. Now it's up top to Ellingson. Pass over for Wheaton. Goes off his stick. And it's going to be picked up in the corner. Outlaws have it with just over 2 minutes to play in this first period. Chris Britton, the 6th goal man. Not on the score sheet yet. or in the goal column at least. Britton up top for Pellis. A little bit of room. He's on his backhand, though, taking a couple of whacks from Krybert. Up top, Wells. Wells is knocked off the ball by Fowler, and now McKenzie's hitting to the boards. Some tough defense on the former Salmon Belly. McKenzie will force a turnover as Krybert takes it up the floor. Cutting toward the goal. Warriors opportunity. Cavaliers makes that save. They're going to say he stepped in the crease. Nick Krybert wearing number 9 this evening. Good thing to just find that out now. Maybe a little bit of a jersey switch. Not sure what happened. As Tassie and Nielsen have a couple of words as they come to the penalty box, and we're back to 5-on-5. Now in front of the net, it was Wright and Sturpart getting into it. Ref will blow it down with a minute 4. Warriors timeout. They're going to get set up. Beaumont jumps out to a 2-0 lead thanks to goals from A.J. Pellis and Bryce Wells, 2 of their key offensive guys. Quick little gear fix, looks like. Maybe a wipe for McMillan. See head coach Mark Bray hops on the floor. Not afraid to get out there. Talk to the guys a little bit. Ellingson will start with it. Minute 4. Not sure if they're going to keep McMillan on the bench. 30 seconds. Lay it a fresh 30. Looks like it was just a little bit of gear repairs. He's got that fixed. And we're good to go. 60 seconds left to go in this first frame here at the JRC. Wheaton looking for a little bit of room. Doesn't have it. Up top. Long shot on goal. Save made by Cavalinas. Warriors smartly get that shot off in a timely fashion. Now Gingra almost forces a turnover on Cavalinas. Chris Britton going to try and generate some offense here with 10 on the shot clock. Wells, that right spot up top for Pellis. Now it's Britton again, 2 to shoot. Down low, they're going to run out of time. Shot on goal is coming right as the shot clock sounded with 16. McMillan over for Krybert. 12, they got to work it up the floor here pretty quick. Krybert not going to force this, but he's got Johnston. 6 to shoot, got to try something quick, and it's down low for Giger. Tries to bounce it off the back. Boy, he almost caught him off guard. But smartly, Cavalinas was against that crossbar, and after 20 minutes of play at the JRC, the Beaumont Outlaws leading the Edmonton Warriors by a score of 2-1. First intermission, take a quick break. When we come back, 40 more minutes left to go here. You're listening to Edmonton Warriors Lacrosse on 12-ounce Sports Radio and TV. Welcome back to JRC. Cody Jansen with you on 12-ounce sports radio and TV. Getting set, second period between the Edmonton Warriors and the Beaumont Outlaws. Edmonton trailing in this one, 2-1. They got off to a tough start here. Allowed a shorty in the first minute, never what you want to be at. They're able to make a comeback. A little bit late, thanks to Jordan Wheaton. Did it himself, had to get him on the board. Haven't heard too much from Greg Beret. Don't expect him to stay quiet for too long. Had a hat trick in their loss against St. Albert to start the season. Beaumont, while they're rolling in high, I mean, their offense is on a level they haven't seen in years. They beat St. Albert in their home opener, season opener, and it looks like we are almost ready to get underway here. Greg Beret hops on the floor a little bit late. Head to the bench. Logan Noyan's going to be on the draw here. They've been switching it up. Haven't had too much success against Tyler Machado. A really good face-off man. So we're going to see what Logan Noyan can do. Thanks for tuning in wherever you are listening or watching from. And if you are listening on 12-ounce sports radio, well, you've got the Edmonton Warriors going left to right from a broadcast booth here in the JRC. We're on their home blacks, tan shoulders, red trim. Beaumont's going right to left, road whites, blue and gold stripes. Warriors possession to start things off. Down low. Loose ball. Going to be picked up by Cavaliers in the corner. No, it's not. Still battle ensues. Cam Ellingson's going to play that right side. Maybe help out a little bit, but they're going to say it's a holding call. Loose ball push. Nonetheless called on Bryce Wells. Offense hops back on the floor. Gingras left side. Over for Ellingson. Ellingson, a little bit of a head fake up top for Beret. Right side's Wheaton, unable to handle that pass. And he's going to try to pick up a loose ball now. One-on-one in transition. Seidel was looking up the floor. Seidel's still there, 2-on-2. Gingras got to get back. Gingras steps into Needham. Nice place there by the youngster. Getting back on defense. Taking away any opportunity that might have been. Chris Britton out in front. Pella's shot goes over the goal. High bouncer. Picked up by Snurpart. Now a long shot on goal. McMillan gets a piece of it with his foot. Almost looks like it went off the side of the net. McKenzie over for Britton. Pellis with a good pick. Britton still has it again. Snurpart. Right side, low shot, wide of the goal. Rebound almost picked up by Britton. But this one's going to bounce back with 15 to shoot. One-on-one is Britton. Cross floor, and McMillan slides across to make the save. Sherbanek down low. McKenzie has it. Plenty of time and a great shoulder save by McMillan. Robs Matt McKenzie, who was wide open in front of the net. Heading down the floor, getting into a little bit of rough stuff. And it's buried into the wall. Outlaws possession. It's Busquets to lay a hit in the middle of the floor. Pellis down that left wall. The assistant captain takes a hard hit from Busquets. Johnston on him as well. One of the toughest defenses to play against in the entire RMLL when they're on. Hazra knocked off the ball, and McMillan's going to scoop it up and work it for Crywolf. Ellingson hops out the middle, and he's got Gingras on the floor as well. Ellingson taking a couple of whacks from Seidel, and he's got to work it over for Wheaton. Wheaton's got 5 to shoot. Maybe he can make something happen as he runs down the wall, takes a hard hit from Nielsen, and that loose ball is going to pop out. In transition, Nielsen over for Britton. Britton decides he doesn't want to cut to the net. Dean Wojciechowski all over him. Wojciechowski, a healthy scratch before this one. Finds his way onto the floor for this second period. Backdoor pass for McKenzie. Unable to handle it. He's cutting through the crease. He's got it back again. McKenzie up top. A little bit of a shot option up top, and Tassi with some tight defense. Now it's picked off by Crywolf. Crywolf can have a chance in transition. Him and Tassi all alone. Nick Crywolf one-on-one with Cavaliers. Crywolf fake shoots, and he's stopped. Slashing call coming, and the Warriors still got to go to the power play. but Nick Krywell with the best chance of the period, unable to tuck that one home. And Edmonton still getting the man advantage here. I don't know this. Bray Ellingson, Gidgra, Tassi, and Wheaton on the floor on this power play. 16:20 left to go in the second period. Greg Bray looking for a little bit of room. Pass down low for Wheaton. Goes wide and it's going to bounce up high. Now in transition goes Seidel. He's all alone. Seidel shoots, and a great save by McMillan, sliding to his right. Rob Seidel on the breakaway. Defensive player might have jumped on the floor a little bit quick there. Greg Bray still got it down. The quick stick. Wheaton scores. He's got two. Jordan Wheaton ties this game up with 15:47 left to go on the power play. Jordan Wheaton, quick stick down low. We're used to seeing that in Fort Saskatchewan, and we're all knotted up with two. A big hit down low by Buskus. Off that face-off, but Beaumont's going to control. Bray picks up an assist. Wheaton's got the power play marker. Now Buskus knocks down that loose pass. Doesn't find its way on goal, so the shot clock's going to wind down. Jake Morris, the righty, up the floor. A little bit of a happy surprise for the Warriors. Morris had a good game against St. Albert. Kind of just hopped right into that lineup. Hasn't missed a step. Up top, pass for Wheaton's going to find its way all the way down. And with 8 seconds, McMillan's going to grab it. Probably just going to rifle it down the floor, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Ellingson might have a chance off the wall for a quick stick. Saved by Cavallina, sending awaits. Bryce Wells over for McKenzie, trying to cut towards the net, decides not to shoot. Back up top, Pellis over for Britton. Britton's going to let that one fly as he takes a hard hit from Krywell. Boy, another 12-ounce sports crunch of the game potential winner. Now it's Sherbanek. He drops that one. McMillan's out of the net. They give him a shot clock reset, but Jeff Wright taking a hit against the boards. Loose ball push called on Sherbanek, so it's going to be a fresh new 30 for Beaumont to work with. Olsen all over his man. Long shot by Wells. Easy save by McMillan. Rebounds Hoffman around. They're going to call that on McMillan. So Beaumont getting another 30. Britton down low, works it up top. Kind of a hard pick there. Could have been called. Pass now knocked down by Sherbanek, and he's going to spin his way out of trouble. And in transition, he's got Krywell. Krywell's got another breakaway if he wants. Nick Krywell, number 2, and he fires it wide. Nick Krywell, breakaway number 2 of this second period. Misses the net completely. Trying to get on Pellis. And that's what happens when you get stuck in your D zone for about a minute 30. Beaumont putting some serious pressure on. They're going to go to the power play with 12:50 to go in the second period. Joe Fowler to the box for 2 minutes or left. Matt McKenzie nets off a little bit there, kind of pushed back, and it's over, and it's a good block. Illegal equipment gets called on Fowler as his helmet came undone. Jeff Wright with a big block there on the penalty kill. Unsportsmanlike conduct call now coming against Pellis. Quick call there will make it 4-on-4 for the next minute 38. Gotta be the end of Beaumont's power play. 4-on-4, the Warriors able to generate a couple of chances. The last one, they're pulling their goalie and they'd go 5-on-4. Looks like McMillan's just going to be happy to stay in the net with this long change. Tassing up top, getting towards the goal, and the save by Cavalinas. Rebound pops out to Wheaton. Loose ball picked off by Gingras. Wow, that would have been real dangerous. Seidel and Wells were both going. They thought they had a 2-on-0. Gingras, what a back check to pick off that pass. Now it's Wheaton. Ellingson out in front, and he rips it wide by inches. This one bounces it in transition. Dylan Johnson's got to cut back, play some tough defense, and he knocks him down. Take a seat. Dylan Johnson, now a penalty's coming against Busquets. Not too sure exactly what's going to be called there. Ref didn't like it. Britton against the boards. Takes an extra whack at Wojtwicka. Now some more rough stuff out in front. Too many men on the floor. Gets blown down. So it's going to be Busquets for roughing. High sticking will be the call. So Beaumont getting another power play opportunity. This one will be 4-on-3. 11:24 left to go in the second period. Thanks for tuning in and watching on 12-Ounce Sports. 2-2 tie between the Edmonton Warriors and the Beaumont Outlaws. Hazra's down low. Kind of where we're used to seeing him as Kreibold steps into him. Boy, Kreibold been running over guys today. Britton bottom left. Kreibold almost steps into him. McKenzie's up top. Wells low shot, scores. Bryce Wells takes the pass from Matt McKenzie, and on the power play, Beaumont regains that lead. For Wells, that's his second of the game. Busquets hops out. Pretty sure they sent out the wrong guy. Now the ref wants to talk. Definitely should be Joe Fowler coming out of the box there on the power play. You'd have to assume. Nope, refs are just going to say let him play on. So we'll play 4-on-4 for another 10 seconds. Maybe a little bit different than hockey. Face-off violation called against Olsen. Outlaws bench getting on him a little bit. The former Silvertip. Fowler's out of the box. Technically 5-on-4 for the Warriors for the next 15 seconds. There's also 15 seconds left on the Outlaws shot clock. Wells up top. He's going to look to go down low for Britton. Unable to catch that pass. And McMillan's got to fix that. Fowler up for Kreibold. Britton trying to track down that bouncing ball, and he will. Wells in his own zone. Outlaws ball as they put a fresh new unit on the floor. Stretch pass for Pellis. Takes a hit from Johnston. 7 to shoot. Wells up top. Lets it rip. And it goes wide. Ball bounces into the Edmonton bench. So you have fresh change. Gets set up with 30 to work with. Halfway through regulation at the JRC. 3-2. Beaumont leads Edmonton. Ellingson. Gingras. Left side. A little bit of a fake. Walks around his man. He's got Needham. Spinning circles up top. Now it's Bray. Haven't seen too much of him yet. Maybe getting a little bit of a rest in. Wheaton, right side. Pass up top for Bray. Loose ball's bouncing now. Ellingson's got it. Ellingson with 1 to shoot. A little bit of a weak backhand on goal. No problem for Cavalinas. Matt McKenzie now looking to go one-on-one with Sherbanek. Runs himself out of real estate up top. Long shot by Pellis. Great save by John McMillan to get on top of that crease and challenge the shooter. In transitions down. Gingras hops on as well. No Greg Beret out there. Right side. Wheaton's going to work it. Low shot goes off. Has run out of play. Not sure why the Beaumont Outlaws thought they were going to get a change there. Clearly, that went off their defender. He was hurt. Hard defense by Nielsen in that corner. Ball's not even near him. That should be a loose ball push if I've ever seen one. And now it's rolling around. Nielsen runs into Ellingson. Wheaton picks it up, 10 to shoot. Down low. Low chance. Cavalinas with another good save on Morris. Down low. Ball bounces out of play. Dylan Johnston now will join the offense. Low shot wide of the goal. Cavalinas doesn't get a piece of it, and it's going to bounce all the way down to John McMillan with 15 on the shot clock. They still have a little bit of time, so it's Johnston, 10 to work with. They might as well try and get something here. It's not going to hurt. And Ellingson cutting toward the goal, trying to cut it in front. Cavalinas with the save, but hey, Ellingson gets it done himself, and at least he's going to test the netminder. Outlaws offense on the floor, and it's Britton. That right side, a little bit of a pick and roll, has him out in front. Shot goes over that. Rebound, they score. A perfect rebound off the glass makes it 4-2 for the Outlaws. That rebound picked up by Sturpart. Caught McMillan off guard a little bit, and they've extended that lead back to 2. His first of the contest with 7:29 left to go in the second period. The Hill climbs back. Fort Saskatchewan. The Edmonton Warriors just unable to get a lead here. They climb back, tie it 2-2, and Scott Cavalinas at the top of his game. Nielsen on that face-off. Beats Noyan. Now Noyan getting into it a little bit. Down low, Britton backdoor, and a great save by McMillan on Wells. Boy, that's a difference maker. Now a loose ball picked up by Noyan, and Noyan's going to go down the floor. Another Fort Saskatchewan Junior Rebel alumni. Playing some serious minutes here for the Warriors as they're battling a ton of injuries. Gingras on the floor, Brays up top. Over for Wheaton. Cutting toward the goal. His shot goes way over the net. Rebound picked up by Ellingson. All alone, Cavalinas is going to stick out that left arm. Hazard in transition, down for Britton. Back out in front, has a man knocked down. Now it's Greg Bray unable to catch that stretch pass, so Cavalinas has it. Bray will opt out of the hit, and they'll get the defense on the floor. Cavalinas now slowly but surely working over his defenseman. Yermovich up the floor left side. A.J. Pellis. Cross for McKenzie. McKenzie now. Hard cut to the net. Gets himself a little bit of space and bounces that one wide. 5 to shoot. McMillan hops out on top of his crease and makes a good save as Buskus eats a couple of big whacks. McKenzie now down low on Statter. Didn't have the ball. McKenzie pushes him. That's going to be blown down. Pretty obvious call there. Dylan Johnston to carry the ball. That's the offense on the floor. Tassie down low for Wheaton. Top 15. Gingras walking around his man. Decides well to shoot. Now he's going to try and go 5-hole. Cavalinas closes the wickets. Nielsen stepped into by the youngster Gingras. He's knocked off the ball. Gingras with a shot. Gets tipped out of play. Gingras got it again. He's high stepping out there now after that big hit on Nielsen. Wheaton now cutting towards the goal, looking for a lane, gonna let that one fly. Takes a hard hit out in front by Hazra. That one's gonna hurt him a little bit. Down to Ellingson, shot Cavalinas with the save. Ref's gonna blow this one. As Wheaton slowly can get to the bench. Bray as well. Up the floor, Chris Britton's waiting, and it's picked off by Olesen. Trent Olesen, what a back check. Grade A work ethic. We'll pick that one off. Pass for Greg. Bray bounces off the wall, and it's hopping around. Seidel can't control. Now Bray's got to play a little bit of defense there on Needham, and Needham's got it in transition for Seidel. Right side give and go. Seidel unable to handle that pass. Not an offensive player. Definitely a D-man, but he wants to step up a little bit. Now a loose ball pitch. As Renan runs into Vasquez, and Vasquez is going to take it up the floor. A little bit of speed now to the Warriors game. The first half of this period, it was all in their own hit. Now they're going to push the pace a little bit here with 4 minutes to go. Ingra hops out. Passes across. Now it's Wheaton out in front. Tries a little tuck, and he gets drilled from behind. Refs aren't going to call a push in the back there. Wheaton's going to pick it up in the corner. Sherbanek out in front to pull a little bit of picks here. Try generate a little bit more space for this offense. Ellingson out in front, cutting toward the goal, fakes and shoots, and that goes over the pipe. Wheaton's the last man back off the bench. Good jump by Noyan. They got to pick him up, though, in transition was Yaramovic, and McMillan will kick out that left pad for the save. Fowler trying to hop on the loose ball. Up top is Nielsen. 22 on the shot clock for Beaumont. Britton with plenty of room. Doesn't want to go one-on-one with Sherbanek, who's at the end of a long shift for himself. Snurpart, right side, loose ball. Out for Noyan. Noyan tries to step into his man, and has got Britton over. Oh, for Sturpan. Tries that quick stick. Aren't going to work. Shot clock expires. Wheaton. Jordan Wheaton was looking down the floor for that stretch pass. Keeping Beaumont on their toes. The Warriors, well coached by Mark Murray. They always got something different in their bag of tricks. Greg Bray up top, plenty of time to shoot, and he bounces this one wide. Looking a little bit off Greg Bray. He's got to be banged up a bit. You know what? Even if it is a lower body injury, his shot's just not all there. It's a tough one, but they got a lot of injuries on this Warriors side. Pellis has it, and with 17 seconds left, Wojciechowski is going to be all over him and makes a takedown. And now Wojciechowski, they're going to call a trip a little bit late. Boy, that was about 3 seconds. He was on a breakaway already. Ref decides to blow it down, and Matt McKenzie will start the offense. Cassian down, now down, gets run over. Krywolf slashes McKenzie's stick in 2 pieces. He wants a call. Nothing coming. Down's got the loose ball. Boy, they're letting a lot of these loose ball pushes go. Stretch pass for Johnson. Bounces over his head. Down unable to scoop up that loose ball. He's going to do some work now. He's pushed over, and now they're going to call it. Can't say it's the most consistent down. Hurting a little bit. Is that Wojciechowski that jumps in there? Has a couple of words. Broken stick. McMillan was going to try and push it, but it's Wheaton on offense. Over for Bray. A lot of room for him. He's going to fire, and Cavalinas with the save. Rebound out in front. Ellingson can't pick it up. Loose ball. Now he scoops it for Gindra. Fresh 30 for the Warriors to work with. Minute 22 left to go. Pass out in front. Chance, and Cavalinas with another arm save. Boy, he's been the difference maker tonight. Definitely be up there for your Penn Ohio ceiling 3 stars of the evening. Jordan Wheaton, right side. Leaves it out in front. Low shot goes over the net. Hanson's dumped. In transition, Hazra gonna fake his shot. Low as Jeff Wright was coming in. McMillan with a big save. Ziramovic on the 2-on-1 with him. Takes a low shot, tried to go 5-full. McMillan closes the wickets. Now it's Gingras. Long shot, trying to get that off before the 30-second mark goes wide. Might have a couple of seconds out there. Hazard's in transition. Warriors going to pick it up, try to get a timeout. Woywitka got a timeout. Avoided a little hit there from Woywitka, who had him lined up. Warriors will get their timeout in and try to draw something up. Offensively, this second period, it's the same as against the Miners. You know what? That second period, just unable to generate anything. Cavalides has been good, but has he really been tested that much? Not the greatest offensive chances. We'll go with that. You know what? Beray's looking a little bit banged up. As we said, they are missing a good amount of guys out there. Scratch, no Brett Rader, no Simon Hansen, no Matt Spadafora, no Tyler Sonnenson. It's a tough look. You got no Matt Murphy. That's a big key in transition. No Raymond Helderson in the lineup. When you get him in, he's the defensive force. Same with a guy like Paul Cox, Sam Dog. Big bodies out there. It's a different lineup with a full team. But you know what? It's the first weekend. A lot of rust being shaken off out there. I know they go the Yellow Shabreski. It's a little bit different still. A little bit of a different style game. A little bit different pace. Goaltender's out. Tassi to control it. 20 seconds. Probably expect them to wait till about the 7-second mark or so. Gingras up top. 13. Couple of whacks between Hazard and Ellingson. Now a quick little give and go. Get him off guard. Wheaton with this shot gets blocked and it's into the corner. Wheaton steps into his man. Long bomb. Bounces over the net. And we'll finish off this second period with a score of 4-2. The Beaumont Outlaws leading the Edmonton Warriors. You're listening and watching Warriors Lacrosse on 12-Ounce Sports. Welcome back to the JRC. Cody Jansen with you on 12 Ounce Sports. Taking a look back at that second period, the Edmonton Warriors tie it up at 2, but then they allow a couple. One on the power play, his second of the night for Bryce Wells, and then Thomas Starpont picks up the other one. So we're sitting right now 4-2 to start the third period. It's going to be Logan Noyan on the draw. It's Tyler Machado. Machado's been good as well on the face-off. Edmonton going to start with 3 guys on that D zone. They're going to need a big period. It's a low-scoring one here. Cavalinas has been great for the Outlaws. McMillan, he's been solid, not as good. But you know what? The Warriors are still in this with 20 minutes left to play. Ball's down. Third period is underway. Machado off that draw, fires it down, and Britton's in the corner. Still hopping around. Tassie's there to pick it up. If you're listening on 12 Ounce Sports Radio, it's going to be the Edmonton Warriors going right to left. Ref had his hand up for a penalty, and now he's going to blow it down after Tassie had it for about 5 seconds. Krybel going to be going to the box. So it looks like Beaumont's going to be on a power play here. 16 seconds in. They're 1 for 2 with a man advantage. Warriors going right to left. Their home blacks, tan shoulders, red stripe. Beaumont left to right. Road whites, blue and gold stripes. Quick stick for McKenzie off that one. And he fires it wide. The former U Albany lacrosse player. Long shot on goal, rings iron. And it's going to bounce all the way down to Cavalinas. Right side, Wells, long shot. McMillan with the save, rebound. Right side able to pick it up. Britton backdoor for McKenzie. He tried a quick stick as McMillan, wow, slides across there. Unable. Keep that out. Right side, Dylan Johnson up the floor, cross half into Outlaws territory, and it's Ellingson, a little bit of space, not going to cut towards the goal. Ellingson, one-on-one with Seidel, takes a hit from Nielsen. That pass back door for Gingras. If he would have been able to catch that, that would have been good. Defensive troops out as Machado leaves it for Seidel. Chris Britton on the floor. 6 goals for him this season, none tonight. A little bit of a hidden ball trick. Pellis has it up top. Now he's going to work it left side. Britton, cross for McKenzie. Bouncing around. Fowler's going to pick it up, and in transition goes Joe Fowler. Big Joe Fowler down one-on-one. Gingras on the floor. Over for Gingras. Wide open. He tries to go low, and Cavalinas kicks out that left pad. Big save while shorthanded. Gingras comes whipping down the floor. I mean, Beaumont's got that one shorty early. That would have been massive for Edmonton. Up top's Pellis. He's going to fire. McMillan with the save. Rebound goes over the goal. Picked up by Starpont. Give and go. Back to even strength. Britton's down low. High pass up top for Wells. Wells won't shoot. It's over to Britton. Plenty of time for him. Whips it wide. Wells with it again, 15 on the shot clock, and Krywald has it. In transition goes Nick Krywald, breakaway number 3 for Krywald. Fake shoot, scores! Third time's the charm! Nick Krywald bounces that one in, and the lead is cut in half. Had him with the first 2, beats him with the third. Nick Krywald end-to-end out of the penalty box. And less than 3 minutes into the third period, the Edmonton Warriors have their third of the game. Face-off violation called on Olsen. So Beaumont will let their offense back on the floor. Right side's Wells. Pellis down low to Britton. He's going to walk up and top. Long shot by Sturpard. He scores. He's got number 2. Thomas Sturpard restores that 2-goal lead 22 seconds after Krywald scores. The 29-year-old goes top shelf on John McMillan, and it's now 5-3 Beaumont. Face-off violation called on Beaumont. So the Warriors get their offense on the floor. Sturparn from Britain makes it 5-3. Gingras rips that one up, and then Wheaton gets taken down by Seidel. No call, and in transition comes Beaumont, shot and a save by McMillan. Beaumont's got 6 guys on the floor. Now they make it 7. Not even sure what's going on. Not sure how that wasn't too many men. Refs decide not to watch that clearly. Primal for Stannard, and Stannard's going to cut up the floor. Leaves it for Gingras. 12 on the shot clock. Down low for Bray. Up top, his pass for Gingras goes wide. And McMillan's going to have to jump out there and dump the ball himself. Starting from his own zone, Chris Britton. Still, he's picked up a few assists this evening. No goals. Fowler grabs a loose ball in the D zone, spins around, causes a little havoc, and now a little bit of a late shot by Britton on McMillan's going to be a penalty for Beaumont. Wojtke up the floor. Leaves it back for Sherbanek. Wheaton's on the floor, 17. 6 on 5 right now. Kind of an offensive power play here for 3 seconds. Warriors. Finally, Buskus hops out there, and with 6 to go, Greg Bray unable to handle that pass. Seidel's got it. Penalty coming. Chris Britton's going to go to the box. The Warriors getting their power play. They're 1 for 3 this evening at the JRC, trailing 5-3 with 15:27 remaining. Bray, Ellingson, Gingras, Wheaton. Out there on the power play, it's Ellingson. Give and go, Bray. Right side, fake shot pass up to Bray, and he's unable to handle that. Not really like him. Now it's Bray down low. Wheaton, quick stick, and it goes wide. A grade 8 chance, fired wide. Bray's up top, he shoots. Save made by Cavalinas. Wheaton gets dumped. Rebound, Ellingson gets dumped as well. Warriors ball. Gingras. Not sure why they're going to blow it down now. I guess they want to wipe the floor. I guess that makes sense. Wheaton and Seidel having a few words for each other. Can't imagine it's too friendly. As Jeff Wright comes out, give the floor a quick little wipe. 15 minutes exactly remaining in the third period. 94 seconds left on the Warriors' power play. Nielsen maybe not too happy with that wipe. Nonetheless, Warriors power play back on. Wheaton takes a couple of whacks. It's up top for Bray. Bray's going to load and fire. That goes off of a leg. Gingras with 18. Fake pass up for Bray again. A little bit of room now. It's Wheaton to fire. Cavalinas with a good save. Left side's Needham. Down the floor, another former Junior B Rebel from Fort Saskatchewan. Krywalt gets him with a couple of whacks. Tough defense. Krywalt still on him. Down low. McKenzie with a pick. Running Needham into the boards. Loose balls bouncing. Who's going to grab it? McKenzie's down there with Olson as well. John McMillan battling around. Hacking down low, and Olson picks up the loose ball and change. Warriors power play, 38 seconds to work with, 14 left to go in the third period. Give and go. Bray's going to play this bottom left now. His pass goes off of his chest, and then he takes a hard hit thereafter by Moroz. Ellingson running into Cavalinas. Ellingson almost able to force a turnover. Cavalinas still has it, whips it up, and it's turned over in transition. Pass across, Ellingson down low, tries to go 5-hole. Cavalinas with the save. Now Cavalinas stretch pat, a little bit ahead of Renaud, and the loose ball snagged. Joe down out there, snags, and it's over to Gingras. 5-on-5 play. Warriors go to 1 for 4 on the power play. Something that's been a little bit of a struggle in the first 2 games of the season here. Yes, they are missing a lot of bodies, but the power play has to be a little bit more effective. Ellingson with a long shot, saved by Cavalinas. Rebounds going all the way down for McMillan, and he just hucks it up the floor. Bouncer for Wheaton, lands right in his stick. Trying to cut towards the goal up top for Ellingson. Ellingson driving towards the net, tries to go 5-hole, and Cavalinas, easy save for him, doesn't have to move. Now a loose ball forced by Kreibold, and Dean Woywitka also steps into his man down low. Machado in the corner battling for it. Loose ball pops up. Yaramovic towards the goal. McMillan with the save. Pass picked off, and Busquets gonna push the pace a little bit. 1-on-1 with Yaramovic. Busquets will leave it for Bray. 17 on the shot clock. Bray not too big of a hurry to work it there. Now it's Sherbanek and Seidel battling. Pass for Gingras out in front. Sherbanek has it spinning around. He got the shot off somehow. Now Sherbanek getting into it a little bit with Seidel. Hazard also having some words. Not going to drop the gloves. And now Nielsen. Hard pick on Tassi. That one's pretty expected. Easy loose ball push call there. Kreibold up the floor for Tassi. Bright down low. Gingras wearing those junior Warriors shorts. Shot goes wide. Cavalinas behind the net. Picks it up. Stretch pass. Tassi's on the back check. Won't get to it in time. Machado leaves it for the offense. It's McKenzie on the floor. Backdoor pass for Britton. He scores. Chris Britton's on the board. And the Outlaws extend their lead to 3. Defense loses their coverage. Chris Britton gets left wide open, and Britton extends that lead from 2 to 3. 11:23 left to go in the third period. Woywitka trying to chase down Machado on the board. Couple of hard picks out there. Pellis has it up top. Wells, right side, works it up. Machado down low and in front. Pellis is wide open, and McMillan comes up with what could be his biggest of the game so far. Britton, plenty of room. Sidesteps Woywitka, low shot, rips it in. Wow. What a shot by Chris Britton. That came out faster than it went in, and it's 7-3 for the Outlaws. Sucking the life out of this place, Chris Britton hammers it past McMillan, and it's 7-3. Jordan Wheaton, 10:27 left to go in the third period. Nothing clicking so far for the Warriors. Kreibold for Ellingson. Bounces around down low. He's playing it tough with Seidel. Up top. Now Seidel getting into his Sherbanek a little bit. Penalty coming. No, he's not going to call it. Seidel's going to complain to the ref a little bit while the Outlaws play lacrosse. Left side, Jordan Renaud in transition. Down low shot, they score. Renaud with the beautiful pass, and it's 8-3 for Beaumont. things starting to unravel for the Edmonton Warriors here on this Monday night in Fort Saskatchewan. Unable to generate much offense, and this third period has been all Beaumont. Ever since that Crywell breakaway goal, it looked like they had a little bit of momentum going for them, and things just started to fall apart. Number 94 with the goal. Would let you know who it is, but Beaumont decided not to update their rosters before this game or the score sheet from their game against the Miners. So that's all research there. Crywell in transition into Outlaw territory, 9:17 remaining in the third period. Jordan Wheaton trying to pick up a loose ball in the corner. He's going to get it, take a couple of whacks. Dishes this one back. Ellingson has it with 7. Going to take a long shot on Cavalinas. Easy save for him. And he'll flick it up the floor. Aiden Mraz, the 23-year-old left side, was talking with former Warrior Eric Turner in the intermission. He said, hey, this Beaumont team looking a lot stronger than normal. And a large part of that is to the draft. McKenzie into the corner for Britton. He's dancing around down there now. McKenzie taken out by Kieran Stannard. Shot clock runs out. Stannard and McKenzie having a couple of words. Britton jumps in there as well. Ellingson and Wheaton haven't seen Greg Bray in a while. Have to assume his night's done. Ellingson backdoor, able to get that shot off. Cavalinas swallowing everything up. And now he makes that stretch pass for Machado. Leaves it for Pellis. Left side, Beaumont expect him to use a lot of the shot clock here. Up top, McKenzie. Now it's Pellis. He's going to let that one fly. McMillan with the save. Crywell for Fowler. 7:43 remaining in the third period. Joe Fowler. A little bit of offensive time for him. Quick stick by Gingra. Cavalinas gets across. Good netminder for sure. And you know what? He's proven to be one of the stronger ones in this league. They knocked off the Miners Friday night. And right now, they're on track to knock off the Warriors. Sturparn with the quick stick goes wide of the goal. Roy Whitka runs into his man. And up top, another save by McMillan. Kicks out that left one. In transition goes Logan Noyan. Logan Noyan, a little jet of speed, turning toward the goal. Saved by Cavalinas as he runs into the netminder, taken down by Nielsen. Cavalinas throws a little bit of a late punch at Noyan. No harm, no foul. Noyan goes off for a change, and in transition comes Beaumont. McMillan goes save for save there. Jacob Morris up the floor, right side. Ellingson's there, cross floor. Shot over the net. Cavalinas doesn't have to make a save. This one's going to bounce down to McMillan, who will dump it while they get the change. McMillan sends it off the roof. Sherbanek, Sign will have a couple of words for each other. Was thinking we might see some rough stuff. Yet again, it is a weekday game. Senior lacrosse. Maybe they decide it's for the better. Matt McKenzie, the former New West Salmon Belly, on the floor. Britton's in that corner trying to hit McKenzie again with the quick stick, unable to connect. Joe down, long stretch pass, going to put this one off the boards, off the glass, pardon me. And Mraz is right there. Mraz with the loose ball, walks around Busquets down the floor. McKenzie tells him to hold up, so that's exactly what he's going to do. Finds Bryce Wells. He's on hat-trick watch. Wells has 2, including a power play marker in that second period. McKenzie behind the goal, 7 to shoot out to Wells. Wells' shot's blocked. Goes out of play. They're going to say it wasn't tipped. For the Warriors, looks like that's Tanner Tassi heading off to the dressing room. Not sure what happened. I haven't seen him on the floor in a while, so it makes sense. Walking into the room here, getting a little bit of extra rest. The Warriors beat up as is already. Early shot there from Ellingson, stopped by Cavalinas, and his pass is knocked down by Sherbanek. Transition goes Tavis Needham. Needham across the floor. Found Renaud, but Renaud's unable to pick up that pass, and McMillan over Kurt Allen. McMillan's pass to no one except for Machado. For the Outlaws, 4:35 remaining in the third period. Wojciechowski catches Machado up high with the slash, and now he's going to step into Britton. Hidden ball trick, left side. Now it's Pellis up top, down low for Britton. Britton across the floor. McKenzie's going to let that one rip, and he misses the net. The Outlaws head to the power play for the 4th time in this contest. They're 1 for 3 so far. Power play goal coming from Bryce Wells, who's got 2 in the 8-3 lead. Pellis up top, the man we speak about. Wells asides Britton. Britton now works it over, long shot by Hazra. Save made by McMillan. Fresh 30 for the Outlaws to work with. It's Britton across the floor. Shot by Wells. Trying to go 5-hole. McMillan says no. Both Wells and Sturpart with 2 goals in the contest. Wells is on this power play. McKenzie and right. Getting into it a little bit in front. Give and go. Wells is on that right side. Up to Pellis with a low shot. McMillan with the save. Rebound pops up. Krybel chasing after it. Gets tripped up. Falls hard onto the concrete. He's off for a change. Johnston jumps on the floor for the penalty kill. Spent the first minute 10 of this one in Edmonton territory. Pellis up top, 10 to shoot. He's got McKenzie behind the net. Pops out to Wells. McKenzie still has it. Looking for a lane. He finds over for Britton. And a save made by McMillan. Ball's bouncing down. Cavalinas has it. And Cavalinas leaves it up the floor for Pellis. 20 seconds to go here in the Warriors' penalty kill. Pretty rare, you see a team for a full 2 minutes on the power play in the opposing team's zone. Well, Beaumont showing just how deep their offense is this season. It's McKenzie behind the net. Over for Britton. Back to McKenzie. Quick stick stopped by McMillan. Fresh 30 for them to work with. Back to 5-on-5. Wojciechowski's out of the box. McKenzie, shot clock winding down. His shot will go wide, and Wojciechowski's got it. Wojciechowski in transition with 2 minutes. Cutting towards the net, tries a low shot. Save made, he's got the rebound. Over for Gingra, and Gingra, boy, if he could have caught that pass, he would have had a full net to shoot at. Nielsen steps into Gingra on the boards. Ellingson has it. Wojciechowski out in front, tries a quick little shot, takes a late hit. A little bit unnecessary from Mraz. And Wojciechowski goes for a tumble. Minute 41 to go now. Nielsen and Wojciechowski getting into it a little bit on the boards. Waiting up for Gingra. Plenty of time for him, and he tries to hit Wojciechowski cutting through the middle. In transitions, Mraz, but that Cavalinas pass almost finds its way to the other broadcast booth corner. Minute 11 left to go in regulation. Beaumont on their way to their second win of the season here. Ellingson has it. Up top for Wheaton. Trying to find Ellingson in the slot. Sherback's going to be the one to pick it up. And with 5 to shoot, he'll take a couple of whacks from Seidel. Ellingson now, short side shot. Save made by Kalinas. Cavalinas, the 26-year-old, been the difference maker here so far tonight. And you know what? Beaumont, a complete team effort. As Noyan will run into Britton a little bit. Noyan might think about taking a couple extra whacks as Britton decides to chirp him here. Knocks out a loose ball. Picked up by Stannard. And with 10 seconds left, you'd think the Warriors might just eat this one here. 7 seconds. The countdown's on, and that's going to do it. The Beaumont Outlaws move to 2-0 on this season, while the Edmonton Warriors go to 0-2. Final score from the JRC in Fort Saskatchewan, 8-3 for the Beaumont Outlaws. Tough one, especially at the JRC. They're 0-2 at home, exact same way the Junior B Rebels started out here at the JRC. Maybe it's something in the local water. Taking a look, 3 stars of the night for 12-ounce sports and Penn Ohio Ceiling. Also game brought to you by New Energy. Thanks for tuning in. Cody Jansen with the call on 12-ounce sports. 3rd star of the night from the Beaumont Outlaws. Liked his performance. You know what? He had 2 goals, couple of big ones in the second and the third, including one on the power play, their only power play marker of the game. Bryce Wells. He's got 4 goals on the season now. Your 3rd star of the night for 12-ounce sports. 2nd star from the Edmonton Warriors. Good performance. Had to take a massive role on offense was Jordan Wheaton. 2 goals for him, including a power play marker. Meaning he's got 3 goals and 2 assists on the season. Warriors fall in this one. 8-3 though. I gotta say, one of the biggest difference makers between the pipe, Scott Cavalinas for the Beaumont Outlaws, former Junior A netminder, steps in. He's rock solid, and the difference maker holds the Warriors to 3 goals on this Monday night in Fort Saskatchewan. Scott Cavalinas, your Penn Ohio seeing 1st star of the night. That's going to do it. Thanks for tuning in. 12-ounce sports radio and TV. Cody Jansen with the call. Taking a look. Warriors next game back here at the JRC. It's going to be on May 24th. That's a Friday night. And you know who they're going to be facing. It's the Beaumont Outlaws. Same place, same time, 8 o'clock JRC, May 24th. And of course, Junior B Rebels coming your way Saturday night at 8 o'clock. Same place, 12-ounce sports radio and TV. I'll have the call for that one. That's going to do it, though. Have yourself a good week.